one of those things that I'm surprised we haven't seen more of, because back in the day, SBK played that and showed how terrifying it is with Wolverine, and when you have Jam Session and Tatsu Assist and you're next to someone, you just feel like you get to press any button you want and everything will turn plus. So it's very
So
nice.
it's funny if you have to stretch it a little bit, but we kind of have a mirror match. We got guns, we got more guns, and we got top guns.
Fourth wall breaking mirror versus the Raccoon City defender mirror. Let's see what goes on with this. Ooh, we have that nice Punisher outfit for the start with Chris. Decides to dash forward then dash back. That way bait some assist calls. But Zenpool's able to get that crouch light on falling and eating a bit of chip damage here, but both players, as soon as they start shooting at them, that looks like it should happy birthday and take out both characters with EHC. Yes, the last two bullets didn't need to pick up, but no, had already used their bounce. And the first shot of the grenade launcher has all the durability in the universe, so if you see a projectile coming at it, doesn't matter if it's an airplay or a chaotic flame, it will get rid of that nonsense. So Legend was able to get Chris out safely, but now Chris has had that magic pixel. Is he going to invest X Factor in saving this character, or saves it for Dante? Okay, Dante may be a new character, but he has all the resources he needs to thrive here. It's set for not getting hit. Not getting hit is the more important resource. And Zenpool with the Helmbreaker into Hammer. Always funny when you hit both of those.
Probably tried to push block or something, but there was nothing for him to push block, just got the dash. But we're living.
Oh, and X Factor got used. This is a kind of scary situation. Oh, especially there, because now Dante is not going to be building any meter while he had been in Devil Trigger. And that was... Let's see what LivingLegend is able to do. He has Dante. It jumps forward with Killer B. Okay, we're seeing that unknown Dante attack coming up. Manages to get the confirm on Deadpool. Should be able to build up the 3 meters. Oh no, it's drops. In that situation, could have gone H into Skydance and then follow up with more things to build meter. But I think that just one hit here is going to be enough to kill Deadpool. And then, because Akuma's life is so low, Dante's normal damage issues are not that much of an issue against him. But you can't hit anyone if you're dying to Deadpool. Zenpool takes the first game, going up 1-0. Melly from the chat, Killer B coded. It's true. When two Dantes jumping in each other's face and one of them is a Killer B for the kill, it's a something. And Senor Hermon notes that top 3 resets, please, Professor X in the background there. He has that observation and it's just like, dang, I'm so grateful I'm psychic because that's the only way I could avoid getting hit by these resets. And unfortunately, today's Zenpool is not fully psychic, at least quite yet, because it got hit by that initial attack by LivingLegend Chris, but the drop enabled him to get another hit. This is a healthy boy, though. I don't think this is going to kill, even using like enough meter to BHC into Dante. I think just leave Deadpool in, make sure to get some additional shots at the angles that Chris doesn't cover as well, because Chris has more durability in the angles he covers, but Deadpool has the capability to aim that durability in any direction that he wants. It's meaningful. So unlike Chris, he doesn't get stuck in those like situations where it's horizontal air to air or trying to shoot upwards.
So who wants the Akuma?
Going for it. And now Deadpool is about to get wrecked, and LivingLegend has that Akuma incoming. We know that his Akuma is no slouch just when he's on his own as an anchor. Let's see what this character can do when on top of all of the skills that LivingLegend's built up with him. He additionally has access to Jam Session to keep himself safe, or just access to Devil Trigger, because sometimes having a safe DHC for your character to just like throw out some poke string is not really safe, throw out a beam, throw out something to try and punish, and if you're wrong, you get another chance to play the game and guess. This is a close one. Either player could take this. No, the Stinger didn't wall bounce, and everything managed to go wrong for LivingLegend there in such a short period of time.
But I mean, I'm pretty sure that Legends Akuma is capable of bringing this back against these two
Oh yeah,
characters.
especially now that he has 1 meter, the chances that a THC happens at some point blows up and oh no, the chances of THC happens at some point just went down dramatically because Akuma died. I'm sorry, but I thought that you were going to do some Shoryu supers and blow someone up, but Zenpool, it looks like Zenpool showing that new Dante is favoring him, while the new Dante on Living Legends team isn't quite as implemented yet. We'll see if that's just the first couple matches, and then Legend is gonna integrate that new Dante Akuma tech. Goes right back into rematch, both of them sticking with these Dante teams, going to Wesker, going to Ryu. And using bolos to attack at range, a lot of air down guns, using some air horizontal guns at normal jump height. But with this, Chris does not have a ton of tools to take care of those angles, and just kind of needs to get near and wait. Or
talking about getting near.
I didn't know that the man with all the guns was actually a grappler, but apparently that's how it goes sometimes. You need to make sure that instead of using these magnums and rocket launchers, you need to go right up to the guy and cover them. Oh, the X Factor time, but accidentally gets level 3, everything goes wrong, all the resources got used. Living Legend showing exactly why you can't let him live. If you hit those characters, you get that happy birthday, you need to kill both of them. Don't let his Chris survive. Oh, and Akuma got hit. There's going to be no meter build for Dante during Devilture, so he's not going to get up to level 3. And
XCP just to get a chance to play.
Yeah,
good confirm.
Akuma's damage is high, so if he hits Dante again, this should be the end of Dante, and he should have meter to fight Chris. I think if he hits Chris, he should be able to kill off the double super. But I don't know how experienced Zenpool is in fighting Chris with Akuma, because he's fought all of the characters that are constantly playing top tier. Let's see. Oh, using those Zanku Hadokens, they do hit an angle that Chris does not have as many tools to deal with as a lot of the rest of the cast. So he kind of needs to tolerate that chip damage, shoot when he's able to. Oh, and the first 5 of those fireballs hit. You can't let Zenpool's Akuma live, and now that it's just Akuma on Akuma action, both of them have low enough health that a single hit is going to do work. And the last couple fireballs don't manage to secure it, but massive advantage to Living Legend on meter right now, and this character can use meter and neutral. It's one of the reasons that even though you don't see him as often as like a Dante or a Doom or something, he has the opportunity to be a pretty solid anchor. And not necessarily. Oh, he overcommitted though.
Zenpool not able to finish.
There've been so many hits by Zenpool that haven't quite paid off, but despite that, he has managed to live with X Factorless Akuma for a very long time. And now there's time's about to become a factor, and Chip is getting close to becoming a factor too. He only has a little bit of life left, but a single hit is still going to be enough to get this. And assure you to finish it off, Living Legend, making sure to make this not a washout. He goes 1-2. Is this the beginning of a comeback? Is he going to punish Zenpool for his crimes? That we're going to go into this hype mirror, or Guns Dante Akuma versus Guns Dante Akuma. Let's see how they end up starting this time. Goes with the instant overhead, knows that there's been a lot of throw attempts by Living Legend in general, and that Living Legend capitalizes off throws really well. Going for something to counterbalance the expected start, and just as I was saying, Living Legend likes to go for those throws. It seems like close range is one of his primary priorities in dealing with characters. If they get within the point where Incendiary and Magnums are not really the primary threat, then it looks like those throws come out as like the primary method of attack. I don't know how you actually see it on the block there, because those grenade explosions are very visually huge. But nice work to Zenpool holding it back for as long as he needs to. And now they're channeling their inner Dante players, lots of airplay, lots of hammer, lots of jump S. And I fully approve of this, because I also use lots of all of them. And that killer bee did not get punished, but both of them are managing to get out a lot. Nobody's getting to confirm into anything though, which is generally going to be helpful for the person who has a team that uses meter better. But right now, I would say that it's more beneficial for the player who has X Factor available. Oh, especially when it's not even going to take X Factor to kill this. I think just the DHC and Dante's done. That Dante goes down, Akuma is full, has incoming mix-up on Chris. Gets the ground.
Do we have a kill sequence off of this?
With X Factor, he totally could kill off of that, and without X Factor, he could have used all his meter to kill, but like using all your meter to kill hurts a little bit sometimes. And great job making sure to time the beam enough that they wouldn't fall back to the ground before Dante's bullets reach, because sometimes with DHCing out of those like RPG beams and stuff like that, there can be a little squiggliness in time that gets a little tough. And to confirm into level 3, Zenpool is going up 3-1. How is LivingLegend going to adjust here? Do you think that there's any tech he should be integrating to deal with? Really, this Dante Akuma is putting in some work recently. Even though Dante's new for Zenpool, it's still doing some work. J-Dog, do you have thoughts?
Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, it seems that Legend is committed to playing the Dante matchup out. So, I don't know, man. Just capitalizing off these Chris throws, I guess. Oh.
I feel like there's been some pretty decent adaptation to fighting the Deadpool, and he's been getting a lot of confirms into kills on Deadpool off of either throws, mainly throws, but occasionally some like magnums and other tools too. Oh, at that time, Zenpool gets the hit, goes in with Deadpool. But I feel like when it gets down to that Dante Akuma shell, Zenpool has been doing so much with it that he can be, leaves it in, make sure that having access to all that meter. Nice job just like making lots of areas that appear to be holes, so that if LivingLegend decides to press a button, that instead he'll get hit by a frame trap. And great work baiting out that DHC. Was able to get some damage on Dante without building any meter for it, which is a huge issue since having Anchor Akuma on the team, you want to have meter for those beams, you want to have all those tools available, and going for that snap, Zenpool going for the mix-up, but LivingLegend's ready. Timing the dealing with the up guns on incoming and the teleport can be a little funky, especially online, so nice work to Legend, making sure to not get subjected to mistiming advancing guard or any of the other ways you could get blown up by the space.
See, the problem here is that Zenpool, not really a problem, but speaks more to Zenpool's strength here, is that he's playing the Chris Deadpool mech.
That was so sick! He made it look like the quick work was going to cross up, and then just like stayed same side for Dante pushing the body out from behind. That was... I'm not surprised that managed to hit Legend. I would have gotten hit by that too. When there are things that push your body around before your hitbox change, that's just so scary. Does he have access to a confirmed here? It's not going to kill, but it does put Dante within the range. He's gonna need to use X Factor just to avoid chip at some point. Oh, or he could use it to kill Akuma. Killing Akuma is a great use of X Factor too. Akuma managed to get out, but Zenpool being respectful, not getting caught by the Helmbreaker and the hammer, and just like doing a lot to try and avoid Dante to the best of his ability until he falls down. Has that opposite direction, crouching light, and still manages to take it out. Fascinating that on landing, Deadpool's crouch light went the wrong direction there. I don't know what caused that, but hey, apparently if you have a hitbox behind you, it doesn't matter if it goes the opposite direction.
Yeah, sorry about that. My headphones just crapped out on me at the last second while I was talking.
I'm sorry.
But I got it back working. A Magneto!
Oh dang, LivingLegend's like, okay, we were using one experimental character, but and then realizes that Doom may in fact have a color palette that was not his intention. But Magneto Doom is also a team that I'm surprised we don't see more of. Doom is scary. Tatsu assist into Butter Gun is something that we're used to dealing with because there's no Doom Pumas. but it's actually just incredibly frustrating to deal with if you're a ground-based character when they're able to get so much value out of it, but not going to get any value if they get ground bounce, wall bounce, and lose access to both Akuma and Magneto. Okay, are we going to see a solo Doom proficiency come out here from Living Legend? Does he have the tech? Does he know? Oh, he knows the, I think that's the incorrect quick dive. There's a different quick dive you want me to do, Legend. You got this. Let's see, you still have X Factor available, and any hit here should be able to confirm into death because the X Factor Doom's damage is serious. Good job managing to get the plasma beam out after the photon.
He's making his way in.
Photons advance to get a hit. Oh, here we go. This match is even
Solo Doom proficiency.
He has it. Oh no, all of those blocks. And is Dante going to swing? Because it's really scary to swing with Dante right there, because all your buttons are so much slower than Doom.
Solo Doom proficiency.
Oh, it's so close. Getting so many hits. Doesn't have the confirm yet. Okay, there's the confirm. Dante should die very quickly, and this should build enough meter that if Doom manages to get that incoming on. Does he have the throw confirm? Oh no, Living Legend doesn't have the timing on the throw confirm for Doom yet. But if he gets a hit, Duma's just dead, but we know that this is Zenpool's Akuma, so if this character gets a hit, Doom is also dead, and he's making great use of the Zanku Hadokens. Look at that spacing where he shot it so it would get rid of 2 of the photons and managed to snipe the location Doom was landing at. Great work by Zenpool. I think that this is going to be the end of Living Legend for Exhibition today. Zenpool taking it 5-1. They're both fantastic players, but only one of them could take it for this set, so congratulations to Zenpool, and also congratulations to both players on being willing to put new characters on their teams, learn, grow, and develop, and not just be like, oh, well, I'll do this in training mode, but when I'm playing real people, I'll put this on the back burner. Like, how you get good with the new stuff is by practicing it, so shoutouts to both of these players being godlike.